Hi there. I'm convinced there has never been a better time than now to join a community like this. A lot of you know that where you put your attention and your intentions is what manifests in your life. But in order to fine tune it, to hone it, sometimes you need to be around other like-minded people, because when two or more people come together to help each other with their intentions, it magnifies it. It creates another level of intelligence that you can tap into to get insights, inspirations, answers. You never know what's going to start clicking. So I put together this membership. It's been around for a little while now, and I invite you to check it out on my website, rebeccatripp.com. In this, I put in videos that go deeply into the metaphysical truths that I've been studying my entire adult life. I'll give you a little background on me. I was always a seeker. And I really feel like when I look back on my life that my higher self was guiding me, whether I knew it or not at the time. I always kind of had a sense that it was, but I never knew until I looked back and saw the synchronicities and the way things worked out for me to learn certain lessons while I was here, that it really was guiding me. So I joined the airlines back in 1967 because I couldn't wait to get out into the world, talk to adults, find out what was going on, go to exotic places, and, live that kind of lifestyle. So in 1967, I got hired and I started flying around the friendly skies. First few months I was living in Chicago, I met a man who taught me the art of creative visualization. And I visualized myself right into New York City, which was exactly where I wanted to be a few months later. And I realized that when you understand how your mind works, in that what you visualize and feel like you've already gotten is what you'll experience in your life. When you learn how to discipline yourself to think about those things that you do want and get away from the things that you don't want, it's like finding the genie in the bottle. All of a sudden, you can be in the driver's seat and start to manifest. So I dig deeply into that in my videos, unlocking the full power of the law of attraction and the law of assumption, because it's more than just positive thinking and saying affirmations. You have to know how to make it work. I also dig deeply into spiritual healing, because when I needed one, I was guided to a spiritual healer who, just by speaking to me in a very loving way, opened up my consciousness and made me understand that, yes, I am a perfect child of God, and perfect health is my birthright. You are too. We all are. But we weren't necessarily taught that when we were growing up by the kind of programming we got. Once I got it and I was ready to hear it, instantaneous healing. And I was able to do it again, over and over again, whenever I needed it. I had a spontaneous healing of an appendicitis attack, Lyme disease. And then I even totaled a car with no seatbelt on and walked away. It was pretty amazing. Didn't even crack a bone. Doctor was pretty amazed too. But that's the kind of stuff you can do once you find the pathway to your higher self, your Christ consciousness, which we all have within our being, because we are not physical beings stuck in a physical body. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience. And when you get it right and you realize that you're spiritual first and mortal second, you have sovereignty. But you need to know how to work with that, because the world is very mesmerizing. I'll also teach you the art of manifesting, how to attract more abundance when you need it into your experience. True abundance is just always having what you need when you need it, and knowing that it will show up at the right time. You can always focus more in on it and manifest more abundance. But, one of the secrets to it is What are you willing to give in return? The more you give to the world, the more abundance comes your way. And if you want to achieve a deep state of inner calm and peace, you're all about trying to find that doorway to spiritual awakening. Because once you awaken to your true being, your true reality, your true identity, which is a child of God, then you have inner peace, because you know that when problems come up and things need to be dealt with, you'll have the answers. Your spiritual sense, your intuition will always guide you in the right direction to the right thing at the right time. And you just need to know how to find it, because the sixth sense, unlike the five senses that we use in the 3D world, is invisible. But it's actually more powerful than our three-dimensional senses. Intuition, they have proven, is more accurate than your five senses. So you'll learn how to tap into that. And in these times that we're living in, you just absolutely need to know how to be intuitive. So you can read people, you can, read what's going on in the world without getting tripped up or triggered or confused about things, because reality is real. And then you've got the erroneous realm, which has no power. Once you understand that spiritual power is the most powerful thing on the planet, and when you learn how to tune into it, all your fear, all your anxiety, all your negative emotions start to slip away. They just fade away. You have inner peace. So those are some of the things I'll be doing a lot of videos on and putting them in the membership. Plus, once a month, we'll have a live meeting where you can ask questions. And, for the $27 a month, you'll have access to my Mega Manifestation Method course, which is a $97 course. I'll send you a signed copy of my book, Secrets of a Metaphysical Flight Attendant. And then I have a $97 offer where you get a one-on-one session with me. And, if you're stuck and you need to get unstuck, a really good session with a metaphysical teacher can pop you out of it, open you up to the solution. It's happened to me many, many times in my life that all of a sudden the light bulb goes on. You have that aha moment. You're living in the fifth dimension instead of the 3D world. And that's where all the solutions are. Now, for $297 a month, I give 4 coaching sessions a month, 4 one-hour sessions where we can really dig in. Maybe you're working on a project or some sort of, you want some information. I have traveled the world. I've written a book. I've owned a lot of businesses. I owned a modeling agency in New York. I owned 2 boutiques, one in Newport, Rhode Island, one in my hometown, Westport. I used to model myself when I was in my 20s. So I have a lot of insight into that world. Plus, I just enjoy checking things out. So if you've got something that you feel stuck and you need to talk to someone, I might be the person who can help you figure it out. So that's what I'm offering. Just go to my website, RebeccaTripp.com, and you'll see under the membership how you can sign up. Hope to see you there.